Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. As you can see, there's some little items that came today. I took them out of the box because I don't want anybody seeing my dress, of course. But I got some stuff from Diamond Painting. Now, these items are all from the same store. This one is a pen. I before I moved, I had a blank, right? I purchased a blank, and so I had the blank sent to Donna Bass of Bass Customs Arts. She has a Facebook now, Donna Bass. Some of you know is one of the many turners that does pens, and she does custom ones. So as you can see, uh I had this blank picked. I had a blank picked, and then I added her. Told her to surprise me with the way she turned it, and I really liked the way it came out. I actually saw a preview of this, so I haven't actually. Of course not. Hold on, let me get my scissors out. I have scissors because I always have a problem opening everything up. So we're gonna open this up and we're gonna have fun. Let's see what we got today. Ooh, this is really nice. I love this blank, as you can tell. I got a blank for diamond painting. I saw this blank. I think it was, I forget who the blank maker was, but I didn't have a pen like it, and I really wanted something like this for a while. So I like that it has all these grooves in it, and it's nice and thick, so that's a good thing for me. You know, when you start to have hand problems and things like that, sometimes a thicker pen is a better pen, but I really like the way that she made this. Look at this. I paid for the blank first, and then when Donna turned it, put this, you see, she gave me things in it. So you put that in there, then you put this in there. And that's the multi-placer if you want to multi-place it. I always put this in there. Look at how pretty this is. I picked this blank because I had a lot of colors in it. And I always like these little things that look like eyes and things like that. I thought it was really nice one. So I'm going to wrap this up and put this away. So before anything happens to it, put that there in the little drawer there. So that way everything is there. So then I bought some stuff from Patty Wax, of course. This is a cover minder. It's a Cardinal Fairy. This is a cover minder. But since today I need the scissors for everything. Of course, some of you know, my nieces came over the other day to visit us. So we hadn't seen them for about a month. You know, we were staying with my brother and his family for about a month or two. Well, we got this place, so before we could move into this new house. So that was like that was an interesting stay and move. So I'm trying to get this out. It's always when you try to get these things out that they're problematic. I did get a Twizzler, but I'm going to give that one to my mother. So here's the cover minder. Yes, I did see it, Sigrid. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Here's the little cover minder. This is the Cardinal Fairy. So what you do is when you do the diamond painting, you put these little, put the magnet on there. You put the magnet here, and then you put the cover minder over the painting. So that's that, right? Then I bought some Patty Wax. I have an obsession with Patty Wax, which is this sticky stuff that you get on the thing. This one is Viva La Sexy, and this one is Butterfly Flowers. So these came today. So this is Patty Wax. I love Patty Wax. I can't stop liking it. It smells like butterflies, with the blue soap. You guys know that I have a thing for these Patty Waxes. I really like the Patty Waxes. I'm obsessed with them. Very soon I might start doing diamond painting, but I think once we get all the stuff in there, and then we start getting our books and we start customizing the house. Also, the new dresser came, a dresser and nightstand. My mother bought a dresser and nightstand so we could put our clothes away. That's something that we didn't have in the house, so we're very happy with that. They came, so the house is starting to feel more like a house. And then I got this little one, which I'm not sure what it is. I think it's Patty Wax Sticky Stick one. Like they always give you little examples. She always gives you such wonderful examples. The woman who runs Patty Wax is her name is Robin, I believe. And she is really very, very nice in general. So also from Donna Bass, she gave me a little card So if you guys ever want custom pens, Donna Bass is Dwight, you intelligent man. And I like this one she gives. Thank you for being an amazing client. We love and appreciate you. And then here's Bass Custom Arts. The thing here and there. She has a website now, or you just use this as her contact info if you want a custom pen from her. I went through the Facebook group, so that's the thing there, you know. My brother came in yesterday, so he had with him and his dog. So we're doing this from Tenderful Enchantments. So I think the kettle's nice. I like this. So I think we should make it different colors. We are going to use something very different today. Cerise pink. So, you know, like, yeah, I know. Earlier today, I was doing something in my Eerie book, one of the fairy tales. I did finish that picture right before, so then I saw that I had gotten some mail. They told me my patty wax thing arrived, and then also I saw that my pen had arrived. I knew it was coming, so I was really happy about that. Like, there are a lot of turners now out there doing diamond pens, so if you see a blank you like, grab it. I think it's worth it. If anybody wondering what these are not the Lyras, but they're the Derwent Pro Colors. You know, to me, these are, in some way, I think, a better version of the Color Sauce. Well, the Color Sauce were one of my first artist pencils. I believe I still have some Color Sauce. I saw them the other day when I was reorganizing my shelves. I managed to put another shelf away. So all the, like most of the Asian books are away, but I'm sure I have more. These are really nice. I was working with them a little bit on the Eerie book. They seem to lay out really well. I love the way these lay out. The color is really nice on these. I remember I got these as a gift. I did find my Lyras, guys, so I was really happy. So I was really happy about everything. I didn't bring another book, so I'm like, oh no. I should have bought more books, so that's okay. You know, I was like looking through a lot of things. My nieces were here yesterday and they were just hilarious. And then my brother also bought his dog. You know, when I lived with my brother, I really bonded with that dog. I really liked that dog a lot. My brother has a French bulldog. He named it Oz. So me and the dog during the 2 months really bonded a lot with the dog. So he was really happy. You know, I got to find my, you know, I got to do some work medically. And then I'm trying to get a job now. You know, I'm losing a lot of weight. I'm down to, right now, I'm down to in between a 16 and 14. You know, when I left New York, I was a size 20, I believe, in pants. So I've really lost a great amount of weight. But it's been a little tough for me because of the food, you know. You're like always, the thing that I have to be mindful is that when I look at a label, I have to see how many things I can eat in it, what I can have, what I can't have. You know, is the product high in sodium? Is it not high? You know, these are all the things you have to be mindful of. So where did I put my sharpener? Hold on, guys. I need to get my sharpener. I do not bring it anymore. All right, guys, we'll work with what we have. I don't think I have a sharpener in here. Oh, wait a minute, I do have a sharpener in here, but it's not the one I like. You know, you like certain things, but I guess I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Everything always comes up when you... Okay, what's wrong with this thing? Of course it's full. Almost everything is always full of me, right? That's like, why is everything always full? You know? And then you're like, no. There are certain sharpeners that work great on pencils, and then there are certain sharpeners that do not work well. These are really like very pigmented, very soft pencils. Oh gee, I haven't worked with these in a really long time, since before I left the house, the old house though. These, I think, were one of the first things I packed. Well, that's why they probably don't remember where I put them. And then yesterday I had to hide my markers too, because, you know, let's face it, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. You know, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old are not going to have the same understanding of markers, and, you know, I can't have them marking up the house. So everything is, you know, I was like, you know, everything's been like crazy and things like that, you know. I know a lot of people are talking about Comic-Con and all the stuff that happened on, who here saw the Saturday pen, you know. You know, me and my mother were cleaning a lot on Saturday. We were also doing a lot of work on the house, making sure it was clean before they came, you know. And we did a little bit more unpacking and things like that. Both me and my mother have a lot of books, regular books. Hi, Michelle. You missed the diamond painting stuff. Oh, I got a new pen. That's right. I got to show Michelle the pen. Michelle, I got a pen from Donna Bass. I picked this blank out myself. She's like, uh-oh. So I picked the blank, so she got that. So we did that. And then, you know, the kids came over yesterday. So they I picked the blank and I sent it to Donna for turning. Sometimes people in their Facebook groups will say, oh, we're gonna get I think the name of the blank company was Grateful Pops. I hadn't had a pen from him. So I was like, oh, okay. And I found my lyres, but I didn't bring them. One of my goals this month was to color in a Klara Markova picture. And I finished a 2-page spread by Kirby. Some of you saw it on Instagram. Which I'm really proud of, the fact that I managed to finish a 2-page spread, because, you know, when I start a Kirby picture, I always intend to finish it. And then I don't finish it. And then I feel like, oh, I failed. I shouldn't have started this picture. But I really like Mythic World. I think I like Mythic World more than I like Fragile World. And this is Cerise Pink, and this is from the Pro Colors. I found my Pro Colors, Michelle. And I found my Lyras. But the Lyras in the other room right now, so I'm not going to interrupt my mother. So the kids came. We finally tried that restaurant in the neighborhood. We have a restaurant, and it's supposed to be really good. So my mother went with my brother to pick up the food yesterday. So the kids came over. And then the mother show you what my 2-year-old niece did to one of my Disney books. I gave her I let her color in one of my books, which was kind of a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. But you know. And then my mother went, oh no, she just did one picture in it. You should never let a 2-year-old go into your expensive Disney books. It was okay though, because it was only one picture, so I will show you the picture. Lesson learned. The 4-year-old Hazel, though, she was funny. She said to me, you know, right as things happened, the 4-year-old was like, well, do you have any paper? She likes to do more like dresses and fashion. The 2-year-old is more scribble, scribble, scribble. Everything is scribble, scribble. Michelle knows what I mean when I say the 2-year-old can be a bit much. So, you know, I'm doing hi Molly. Hello everybody. I had showed you guys on the replay, wasn't much diamond painting stuff, but it did come. So if you guys want to see the replay on that, you can see the replay. I showed pen. Then the pen. So it was just some patty wax, a pen, and a cover minder. So I was really happy with that stuff. I really like patty wax. It's really a nice thing. I like patty wax more than I like the traditional wax for diamond painting, but that's just me personally. And these are my Pro Colors. If anybody's wondering what pencils these are a much smoother blend pencil. You know, when we were coloring yesterday, when I was coloring the table with the girls, their father was doing a class, of course. You know, my brother teaches some classes. So while he was teaching, we were coloring in the table, and they were like, well, we don't like these pencils, Auntie Grace. Do you have crayons? Luckily for me, I keep a batch of crayons in my one of my things. You wouldn't think that, but I do. So I had some Crayola crayons for them, and they were like really happy. Plus, I think they were kind of like shocked because they've never been used, so they're like brand new. Like I don't really use them, so they were like, "Oh, wait a minute, this looks new. Like, what have you done?" Like it's not like, you know, like keep everything in the sun. Blue Violet Lake. This is like a purple. This looks like a purple. I like that. I think we should make that the. Even if I don't finish this today, you know, at least I know I colored. Why don't I have access to that feature? No, sometimes I get weird messages that show up on live. I don't know why. Yeah, I probably am going to start season 4 tonight of Stranger Things. You ever notice that there's always something that you need? I'm noticing, like, as I move in, there's always something I need from Amazon. Just click on it and buy it. But you're like I'm like, oh. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of TV. Me and my mother are thinking about going to the pool one day. I have a Zoom interview tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to get the job because I live too far away, but you never know because of these things. When I applied for the job, I thought it was a remote job, and then I realized the job is like almost 3 hours from here. So I'm like, no. But I'll still do the Zoom interview because it's rude not to do that. The thing about Indeed, don't get me wrong, I really do like Indeed. I feel like, and the girls really like the frozen plates that they got. We got them chocolate bread and everything you can imagine for them. They really liked the chocolate bread, which you get at Trader Joe's. Here, everything is so different than it was in New York, I find that it's a lot hotter. Getting my groceries is a little bit somewhat easier and somewhat more difficult. There are certain things you can get at certain stores, I notice, and then other times you can't get it. So I'm like, and then there's some things that are seasonal. So if you want those things, you sometimes can only get them once. So, then I was like, oh, I want to do this. Mind you guys, these are the pro colors. These are not my Prismas, they're not my polys. What I like about them is that they have a nice, solid barrel. The colors are really nice. And this is one of the books on my thing. I don't know if I'm going to get to my Margot Rubio book. No, I haven't been able to find my Demeter Victoria books. Not actually. I think I've only gotten. I think I found one of my Demeter Victoria books. Next month, maybe more grayscale. Was in order. But my nieces came yesterday. Kim, I was saying yesterday, you missed it in the chat. My nieces came, so we had to clean up on that day. So they came yesterday, so that's why I wasn't there. And then my brother has his class. So it's like when you have your relatives over. So yeah, so we still think about a good 2 days cleaning, and then our stuff came. Rose pink. And my brother's dog came too. When I was in my brother's house, me and the dog really, really got along very well. I would take the dog for a walk. I would feed him on occasion. If I didn't get up early enough, then I'd help the girls out here and there, do light housework. Not big housework, but not nice housework, I really did miss my mother when she left to get everything set up here. The dog was really happy to see me. I was happy to see that dog too. So, me and my brother, we sometimes have a good relationship. Sometimes we get mad at each other. He gets, my brother has that, you did this to me. I go, it's no such thing. So let's see how this is. Yes, we're using my Pro Sauce. Bright red. Very nice. These are working very well on this paper, believe it or not. I like the paper on that. See, what I want to do every month is I want to color 25 books every month. If I do more than that, fine. If I don't, I'm not going to kill myself to make 25 books every month. I really like this red. You see the red here? Trying to see if there's any other place where I can get the little red and the bright red. And that. You didn't kill my chat. Don't ever feel like that. No, you didn't kill my chat. And this is a Soho. This is light turquoise blue. The Sohos are weird because they're hexagonal. They're not round. Not that like thin. Like a nice light blue. I should have chosen a different blue. It's okay. Those are shorts. Aren't they? But these are the Sohos now. Because when I got the Pro Color, the person who gave me the Pro Colors also gave me another set of Sohos. So. But if you look at my case for my Black Widows, I literally ran out of room in my thing, so I'm going to have to get a bigger case at some point. For them. Yeah, green. There's my things. This one has a lot of things, actually. Real ways. And I also started watching Virgin River season 4 on Netflix. foliage. I can never get my grains right, but that's okay. Sometimes I get, these are pro colors. It was funny because my nieces were like, kind of like, do you have crayons, Auntie Grace? I'm like, let me see. I always like to do different color combos. Oh. I was using this yellow before. This is a buttercup yellow. Yeah, I like bright colors, but I also like dark colors. But if you combine them, you can kind of do different things with them. I'm making the table yellow. Yeah, let's make the table yellow. That'll make it look different. There's the orange. Then you get the orange. Spectrum orange. This is probably going to take us a longer time today to do because I'm kind of combining all my colors with this. I'm going to make him orange. I'll probably use my, what do you call it? Yeah, my mother got her pillows. We got the dresser finally. Everything came, so we were so happy when that came because it allowed us to do more stuff. I got some diamond painted stuff today too, Kim, so I was really happy about that. don't know, I've been enjoying watching some soaps. Now I'm enjoying signing off, but there comes a point where you gotta be like, well, you gotta get back to work because you're getting bored or things are progressing in a different way than you thought they would progress. Hello, Danielle. How are you? I found my Lyris. I was so happy to find my Lyris. So. These are the Soho pencils. So you see, this is coming along. If you do it piece by piece. Hey, I know, right? It's always like, oh, when am I going to be live? I never know when I'm going to be live. Alzarian Crimson, so we're calling with Pro Colors and Soho pencils today. I think that's it. And maybe Prismas from when I do that elf skin. This would have made a good wood floor, but I think it would have been too dark. I may leave this empty because I may leave it plain and not colored. Just because sometimes I don't think you need to have everything in one background. That's just my personal thing. Where's brown? This one has a lot of interesting colors. It's not like my favorite color, but it has a lot of interesting colors. You know, different things. You know, depends on the day. Burnt yellow. That's a nice brownish yellow. Depends on the day, Danielle. Day by day. You know, I feel tired because things, moved. And then I was with my brother for 2 months, and that was kind of weird. So some diamond painting stuff came in today. Not a lot, but nervous because I'm trying to get a job now, Danielle. And it's hard to get a job when you don't really know anybody. So I've been applying. I think with my resume I could get a job, right? Not so. See, and this is burnt yellow. Yeah, I found them, Danielle. I actually found my Lyris too today. You would like not right now, but things happen that just it just is a weird thing that happened. I can't even say that what happened was like no, it just threw me when things came cadmium yellow deep. You have to remember, Danielle, I wasn't even expecting that diagnosis. It was just like that's everything happened in April, like boom. And I was supposed to leave. So, some ways. Before I left New York, I bought health insurance because I was like, I'm not going to go to California without health insurance. So I was like, No, things happened that I couldn't even. Those were like life-altering things that happened to me. It wasn't like, boom. These were things you couldn't even prepare for. I mean, who prepares for these things? You know, like, it was just like, you know, now we're here about 3 weeks. Well, I was here from the 4th. My mother's been here a week longer than me. Yes, it does. No, for me, that was just like, I'm like, what could it? Now, for me, I was like, you couldn't possibly have predicted that to me. Like, everybody was like, permanent green. And I'm not going to color the wall because I think the wall is too, you know, sometimes I think it's a little much. You know, I changed the whole way my life was going too, Danielle. You know, now everything is like so different. I go to the grocery store. I have to check labels. I have to check everything. And I do this when I buy, even when I'm buying cakes and things like that. I'm like, okay, how much sodium is in this? What is the sodium content? Then sometimes my mother has her own issues, so then she'll check and say, well, I can't have that because of this or that reason. So the two of us are actually learning how to do everything differently. How we cook, how we eat, how we prepare food. Like my mother can still have salt, but I'm like, because I'm working a lot more. I've lost a lot of weight. You know, the thing about losing weight, don't get me wrong, it's a great thing to lose weight, but I'm wondering if I'm losing too fast. Because you guys do know that I'm under a lot of medicine too. I take about 9 or 10 medicines now, I think. Yeah, about 9 medicines I'm on. I'm not joking when I say I'm on 9 medicines. So a lot of things happened. I'll show you in the finished pages what my niece did yesterday with one of my Disney books. And then my 4-year-old got mad because when I showed her my Disney Princess book, she goes, you already did the ones that I want to do. So she got mad about that. Then she asked me for construction paper and go, I want to color something. And so she started drawing like dresses and things like that. So, you know, my nieces. Yeah, well, I need the money. It's not as stressful as you think it would be. What I'm learning is if I change the mindset and look at it as an opportunity to do something. Because I'm thinking now, you know, because now that I have all that experience, thinking maybe I want to do something with the phone, you know. Like now I'm also looking at city jobs. Because if I do city jobs, I'll get a pension, that means money when I get older. And you start to think about these things. It's not really something to be sorry about. You learn how to make adjustments, Danielle. And that's what I'm learning is how to make adjustments. It's just an adjustment. Plus, here in the community, there's buses that take you everywhere. If you need to go to Trader Joe's, you need to go to Aldi's. So, you think about that. There's different routes for different things here. So there's like a wellness bus that will take you to some of your doctors. If you have doctors that are close to the thing but are outside, you can go take one of those buses there. Not from my place though. Yet I haven't figured that out yet. It's a very nice community. It's really, really nice. Everybody here is incredibly nice. You guys see that? It's an incredibly wonderful community. Yeah, I don't know where I put my swordfish. I do have the books that I do want to finish, but I haven't figured out if I'm going to join the top 10 or if I'm just going to finish what I want to finish. Rather than trying to be stressful about every single little thing I don't do or get accomplished. I can't be like that. Well, you see, like this picture is coming along really nicely. Not as much. We'll use for the skin tones. We're going to use the Prismas like always. Back to Prismas. Let's have my Prismas. I know. It's weird because I didn't stream for like a long time. I didn't even stream in my brother's house because I should have asked him if I could, but I just didn't feel right. And I didn't have my tripod. My brother has so many things because he's an actor and he teaches, and he's doing really well. He actually was on Obi-Wan Kenobi, my brother. He played Leia's uncle. And he was talking to Jimmy Smits. Yeah, that was my brother in Obi-Wan, if anybody watched that. My brother was also the guy on Grey's Anatomy with the snake. Yeah, my brother had a guest appearance on Grey's Anatomy. He was the guy who got... So my brother is starting to do well in his career again, so that makes me feel happy that he's doing well. Yes, my brother played Leia's uncle on Obi-Wan Kenobi. So he's doing really well. So he's really happy. I haven't watched all of it, done it yet. Certain things are going to be difficult, and once I get a job, everything will be much better. I might end up working for the city of Laguna, so we'll see now. I have the little slippers, and then I have the skin tone to do. Sometimes I see a picture and think it's going to take me a long time, and then it takes me less time than I thought it did. So I'm really happy things are going well for my brother. all these things happen, you know. And then I have the skin to do. The skin to do. This is the only book I took with me, so I'm like, oh, I'm stupid because I didn't take the right book. So we're gonna do the blue again. I'm gonna do Kingslayer blue. It's actually a really nice blue. I gotta think about that. These pro combs are really nice. Only thing I can't do skin tone with them because they're like they don't really have a whole lot of skin tone color. So we gotta get Prismas. I want to show you what happened with the Black Widows. Look at this, guys. Really, really look at this. Like, look at my Black Widows. I can't do the skin tone with these. But here, like, look at this. The whole thing. I ran out of room. I ran out of room when I put the new set. Did you? Yeah. They're a little disorganized because the girls were here. My nieces were here. But can you believe that? I'm going to have to get a bigger case for them. You know, that's just crazy. I have to get a bigger case for them. This. So I gotta get the skin tones out. Where's my picture? Okay. Eggshell. I think we're almost done with this. Okay. Almost done with this. Deco Peach. I knew I left my swordfish somewhere else. Deco Peach. My nieces were so funny yesterday. They were like, Auntie Grace, do you have this? Do you have this? And then they asked me about markers. I was like, I do have markers, but I'm not going to tell them their mother. Their mother actually said, no, Auntie Grace does not have markers. Auntie Grace has pencils. I do have markers, but, you know, they're not old enough yet. You know, they're only 2 and 4, so they don't want them marking up the whole house and everything. And then this is seashell pink. My elf came out really nice. I like my elf. I think I just hit 25 books this month with this. Oh. You know, I notice here everything is so different here. Like peach. I think I made the elf too dark, but that's okay. I always make my elves too dark. You know? But they're not human. They're not supposed to be human. For those who I'm going to show the diamond painting stuff again because some of you were not here at the very beginning when I showed the diamond painting stuff. We're going to show you the diamond painting stuff that came. This is a custom pen by Donna Bass. Now, I bought the blank first and had the blank sent to Donna via her Facebook group. So I think these were the Grateful Pops, and there weren't many left. So I chose this blank, which I really loved the shape and the color of it. So I bought that. You know, I paid for the turning, I paid for the blank. So it was about $44 altogether with the price of the blank and the turning. So I went to Donna for that. Then I bought some stuff from Patty Wax. They gave me a Twizzler. I don't really like Twizzlers, so I give them to my mother. So I bought this little Cardinal Fairy cover minder. Isn't it cute? So this comes from Patty Wax. And then I bought 2 cents from Patty Wax. So this is Viva La Sexy. It's like a rosy one. And this is like butterfly flower. It smells like a bluish, like a lavender kind of thing. And then they gave me this one, like this example of Patty Wax Essence. So for those who are wondering what Patty Wax is, it's like a diamond wax. It's better than the regular wax, in my opinion. Isn't it cute, the fairy? Yeah, I thought you would like that, And Donna Wax is such a great tender. So, I have the pen. But you guys would like seeing the diamond painting stuff that you guys didn't get to see. So I put it all in a drawer so that way. And sometimes I just put this stuff away. But my nieces was so funny. The only book I have today is this one. So I got to empty out these sharpeners. So I did find my lyres, guys. I really did find my lyres. I was ecstatic to find my lyres. Because when my brother went through some of the comic books when he was here, we didn't get to go through all of them. But what can I say? So I was so happy everything came in. I was so happy, when he did that. But now I can't find the remote for my thing, so I don't know where it is. But I'm gonna go through my stuff later today again. You know how it is. These people recycle every single thing here, so I really like this picture. That was really. I didn't think this was gonna be. I thought this was gonna be a longer picture, but I'm kind of glad now that I did it. Because you guys know that I don't color for my Klara Markovas all that often. Right now I don't remember how many Danita Victoria. I did find 2 Jade Summaries. I think I did find a few Creative Haven books, but I'm still wondering what I actually took with me and what I didn't take with me. I have a list somewhere of what I took with me. And then, there was this Color in Heavens. I bought like 3, I think, in this last month. So I bought about 4 books this month. So I think the 4 books I bought this month were, what were they? 3 Color in Heavens, the Ines Guerrero, the Cabbage Patch Kids, and the Pristine Caring were the ones I bought. Those were the 3 ones, and then I bought the new Kirby, and I already did 2 pictures in Kirby, maybe 3 if I do some gem work. So I was extremely happy with how everything came out. Food is a little bit of a challenge still for me, but I think I'm getting to the point. Yeah, I have the Cabbage Patch Kids when I bought that, so I was like really happy. But you try to do everything in a way that makes sense. So, like now I'm like thinking about what I want in my life. I'm not going to color this inside because I don't want to color it inside. Really, I just like it like this because it's more open. It looks better. That's just an opinion. As you guys can tell, we have natural light in here. So, like, I don't want to run up my mother's electric bills because everybody here in the community is okay complaining about that. Electric bills. When we first came in, like after a week or 2, we got invited to a neighbor who decorated her house really nicely. I'm like, wow. So, everything has been like kind of weird to me. So, and then everybody was on that Saturday expecting that big marble reveal. So I was like waiting for that reveal. So I was so happy to see what they revealed. It was a lot of good projects they have coming up. I think this is really nice. So anything else that you guys would like to see me color with? Like, I know I have the markers, but I actually put the markers. I wanted to color with markers, but then I put my markers so high up in my closet that the kids can't possibly get up there unless I help them get up there. But I'm not doing that because I didn't want them to, touch them. And like Copics are expensive, so. But I thought this came out really nicely. So I'm really happy with this. So I want to thank you guys for coming, and I hope you guys have all enjoyed it. I think who's streaming right now? Appetite for Coloring is live, so go to her stream, or if Michelle or Kim or whoever wants to get on next, go join their stream too. I hope everybody is doing well and stay safe, stay healthy. Everybody have a great rest of their Monday afternoon or Monday evening, because Where I am right now, it's 4:35. Other places it's going to be 7:35 or 10:35. So if you, or maybe you're 3 hours behind me. So remember, I'm in California now, so I'm no longer on the East Coast. I'm in the, I think, what is it, the West Coast now? So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, or morning. Bye, everybody.